What was the highest waste of money you've ever spent? I was 18 and had just gotten my first job. I was making good money, and after a few months, I had saved up about $4,000. I was still living with my parents, so I had no bills to pay. One day, I was scrolling through Facebook when I saw an ad for a new gaming console. It was called the Ouya. It was a small cube that could play any game you wanted. I was immediately interested. I clicked on the ad and read more about it. It sounded amazing. It could play any game from any console, and it was only $100. I was sold. I ordered one right away. A few days later, it arrived in the mail. I was so excited. I plugged it in and started playing. At first, it was great. I could play all my favorite games from my childhood, but after a few days I started to notice some problems. The games were laggy, and the controls were unresponsive. I tried to ignore it, but it kept getting worse. Eventually, I couldn't play any games at all. I was disappointed, but I figured I could just return it and get my money back. But when I tried to return it, I found out that the company had gone out of business. I was stuck with a useless piece of plastic. I had wasted $100 on something that didn't even work. I was so angry. I had worked hard for that money, and I had wasted it on something that was supposed to be fun. I learned my lesson that day. I never bought anything without doing my research first, and I never bought anything from a company that I didn't know.